Sticking with you, though, I believe we've got some more viewer questions that were sent in.
We do indeed. And yeah, this one is from the Annoying Podcast on Instagram, I believe. What things do you get annoyed about that you actually miss if it wasn't there? Like the beautiful, melancholy feeling of rain. That's a beautiful question. That is Luke from the Nothing More Annoying Podcast, which I've not listened to, but from what I can tell is a really, really cool podcast. So do check that out.
Yes, we've been chatting on Instagram. He runs a very similar podcast to us, but it's a lot more bite-sized, just talking about the little things in life that are, well, really annoying. So go check him out. Really good guy.
It's a really good question, actually. It's something I've had to think about, because that idea of I would miss rain. Like, you're right, you get pissed off with rain and snow and night and dark and shit like that. But I'm gonna have to take a few seconds to think. One of you guys go first.
Yeah, I know.
Emily.
Solid question, but I'm
I was about to say Steph.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Fuck that. I'm kidding. I would miss toxic fan bases. No, I'm kidding.
I'd miss.
Okay.
I actually would. He's a lovely guy. He's a lovely guy.
I gotta put in there, Harry.
Yeah, sorry. I'm gonna keep. I'm sorry. Those are the two that I'm allowed for the episode. Sorry.
The only two.
I am making a record of this.
I think, lockdown-wise, we've had to miss a lot, haven't we? I had a wander into Durham City the other day and kind of seeing all the... There was quite a few people out. It was just me. I had a wander down by the river. I just wanted to kind of get out and enjoy the sun while Ryan was still at work, and we just wanted to get out and all that jazz. And I think that's one thing I have missed is crowds. I know that sounds really strange, but being out and not feeling like I'm living in a post-apocalyptic Mad Max hellscape because no one's there. That's kind of something that I never thought I'd miss, because crowds always piss me off. I think they do everyone, but being kind of in a big community of people where there are kind of busy cities and cinemas and shit like that. Obviously, I absolutely love cinemas and kind of busy cinemas and shit like that. There's the idea that people kind of, because of this quarantine, haven't been able to go outside has been a massive thing. So it's nice to see that, obviously, with us kind of easing off and starting to come out of lockdown, we are kind of starting to see the cities fill up again. So I think mine's going to be crowds. I'm going to go for that.
Solid answer, yeah.
Mine kind of probably going to the lockdown one as well. It's me, I'm quite happy sitting at home and having a beer, obviously, and not going out. But so before we were in lockdown, if we were going to go out somewhere and Steph would be like, come on, we're going out. I'd be like, oh, for fuck's sake, I don't want to go. And then I'd go and I would inevitably have a good time, but I miss that whole rigmarole where you just...
Hello?
I miss that whole rigmarole where you kind of do that thing where you say you don't want to go, and then you go and have a good time, because even though it's annoying that I don't want to go out, I miss being able to go out. If that makes sense. I wasn't prepared for this question, so the answer is going to be good.
No, I think it's a good answer.
I mean, that's solid.
For me, I'm gonna make myself sound old, and I miss before everything was really automated and easy and at your fingertips. I don't find enjoyment if I want to figure out something or I want to know something or want to build something. If it's just at the click of my fingers, I find no joy from it. It's just
it's too easy.
I like trying to figure stuff out or working out or just not knowing, just thinking, I wonder if, and just get rid of the internet and go back to the way it was.
I think that was generally going to be what I was leaning into. I mean, social media in general, you so easily get annoyed at it, but I would probably miss if it wasn't there, because it is kind of, on the one hand, it's kind of made things a lot more angry and bitter, as we just previously talked about with toxic fan bases. But at the same time, it is super useful. I mean, you find out about news a lot more quickly. You can keep up to date in a lot of things. It's obviously keeping in touch with people is a lot easier now. So you would miss it if it wasn't there.
I mean, this podcast wouldn't, any of our podcasts probably wouldn't exist without it, because it would obviously be such a different landscape. Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, I've said, I think everyone said a few times that I've been through the whole rigmarole of I would like to delete Facebook now, and I would like to get off Twitter and all that shit and get off Instagram because it just sucks my life away, basically. I think it's about finding that balance, isn't it? You can enjoy social media without being completely addicted to social media. Just put your phone down every once in a while, guys. Enjoy the fucking sun. Enjoy the birds, the trees.
Yeah, exactly. Take a break, essentially.
It's Harry
all the time.
Sorry. Harry froze. You froze for a second, but you froze with your eyes shut, so you just look like this. I was like, has he passed out? What the fuck's going on?
I was just thinking that I miss going for a haircut, even though it used to be annoying.
You don't miss going for a haircut.
Yes, I do.
I mean, I shaved the side of my head, but just out of choice.
Well, I wish I had the ability to make terrible hair choices as well.
Oh, you can tell Em that tomorrow because it was her choice.
Hi, I love you, Em. Bye now.
she did it.
It's all right. I mean, this doesn't release until like next week anyway, so we'll be fine.
Fair
she'll have had I had a lovely time with Harry the other day. And then like she gets back and listens to the podcast like that. Cunt.
What a
Hairdressers
kid.
is a big one though, because like no one enjoys going to hairdressers. Hairdressers fucking
That's
bullshit,
it.
but I do miss having a haircut. Like it's just like.
Can I just say something? Maisie, have you ever heard about Maisie, our friend Maisie, going for a haircut?
I don't think so.
No.
Right, so you know, our friend Maisie's got very long hair and he's very precious about it. But if he goes for a haircut and they do something slightly wrong, I'm like, because like for me, I don't know if anyone else is like this, but when I had hair, if I'd go for a haircut, even if I wasn't really too like keen on what they were doing, I would let them finish and then just like, yeah, that's good, mate, thanks, and then go home and say, this is horrendous. I don't
Never
like
go
it.
again. Yeah.
I said to Maisie, because he's really particular about where he goes and when he goes and what he gets done. I said, if you're in that situation, what do you do? He goes, I just say stop. And I'm like, what? He goes, well, if I'm just sat there, I just go, stop.
Oh, mate, Em has cut his hair before.
What was he like?
Oh, not great. Like she went around, did Leah's and his, and he was like, "Look, I want a real good long cut." And then how much do you want off? And he was like that. And then she was going, "What about this?" She goes, "Whoa, not that much, mate."
I knew he was precious about his hair, but I didn't realize he was that fucking precious about it. Like,
so precious about it.
Yeah, it was
but that's a secret podcast.
Oh, secret times, secret stages. Yeah,
that's an in joke that no one else is going to get apart from me and Nathan.
I was going to say that went right over my head. I've got no idea.
Sorry. In jokes work really well on podcasts.
Yeah, apparently so. No, thank you very much for that question, Luke. Go check out the Nothing More Annoying podcast. There's some great stuff.